As someone who has been using wireless earphones for a while now, I never thought a day would come when I would have to test out wired earphones. And to be honest, it was a bit hard in the beginning for me to test out the Oraimo Necklace Lite Earphones. I'm going to have to stop calling it the Oraimo Necklace Lite Earphones. I think the name is a bit too long, so I'm just going to start saying the Necklace Earphones. You guys will understand what I'm talking about, hopefully. So anyways, it was a bit hard for me to start testing it in the beginning, so I was using it on and off for a while, but yeah, after doing that, here's what I have to say about the earphones. I'm going to start by talking about the battery of the earphones, the necklace earphones, because when you head over to the website, if you check the reviews for these earphones, you'll notice that the battery is what everybody is talking about. So the earphones come with a 220 milliamp hour battery, and I have to say that yes, it is a very decent battery. Like, I've only charged these earphones once since I got them, and that was after I made the unboxing. And this morning, while using the earphones, it was at 70%. Like I said, I have been using it for the past 2 weeks on and off. So yeah, very decent battery. To be honest, I don't even know what the battery low notification sounds like when you are using these earphones, because the battery has not been low since I got them. So yeah, if you are only looking for a pair of earphones just because you want perfect battery life, well, this is something I can recommend, and the AirPods 4 as well. But I doubt that anybody gets a pair of earphones just to appreciate how good the battery is. So yeah, let me tell you more about the earphones so that you can get to know more features that come with the earphones. I'm going to say this right now. I feel like, or I believe that these earphones are designed for outdoor use. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot use them indoors, but I'm just saying that it makes more sense when you use these earphones outdoors. And as we continue this video, as you keep watching, you're going to see a few points that I'll be talking about, that I'll be specifying to let you guys know that it makes more sense to use these earphones while you're outdoors compared to using them indoors. I don't even know why I'm wearing the earphones right now. It's not even connected to my phone. Anyway, let me tell you guys what the earphones look like. Alright, so on the right side is where you're going to find most of the things on the earphone. And first of all, you have the buttons. You have the volume button and the power button. You have to press them. They don't have sensors that you can just tap and it will work. You have to actually press them to use them, which is okay because you're only controlling your music from one side of the earphone. So you need to be sure of what you are tapping before you even press it. Unlike normal, like wireless earphones that you just tap once to pause, tap twice to skip. But anyways, that's just something for another video. You also have the microphone on the right side, and you have the charging port on the right side as well. There's also a LED light when you are charging the battery. You'll see it at the top of the right side. Basically, almost everything is on the right side. It even vibrates on the right side. So I don't know if there's anything on the left side of the earphones, but if I had to guess, I would say that the battery should be on the right side, I mean the left side. But well, I'm just assuming. I don't have any proof of that. So as for the wired part of the earphones, that's this part right here. Well, the thing is that whenever you put on these earphones, you're always going to feel a bit restricted, because when you try to turn your head, you always feel like the wired part is like trying to pull you back. So if you are turning to the left, the right part will be pulling you back. It's something you get to notice when you start using the earphones, if you decide to get them for yourself. But the thing is that it is understandable that the earphones were designed in this way, because you don't want these parts to be too soft that they will eventually cut. And yeah, this is not soft to get easily cut unless maybe you pull it with a lot of force. So it's understandable. It is not too soft to cut, and it is not too strong that you'll notice or you'll be able to break it per se. But it's a bit restrictive when you're using the earphones to listen to music. Alright, something that I really like about these earphones that make them very useful outdoors is that there is no case that comes with these earphones. In most cases, wireless earphones have cases. Okay, that was a good pun. But anyways, when you go out with them, you have to put this either in your pocket or in your bag. So this is the Rift 2. I also have the FreePods 4 and the AirPods 4. These guys take space in your pocket, and if you don't carry a bag, then you're going to always feel them in your pocket, and some of them are very huge. This is like the smallest one that I've used so far, so I prefer using it when I'm going out sometimes. With the necklace earphones, you just have to hang them around your neck, and that's all. You don't have to worry about space in your pocket, especially if you don't carry a bag with you. And another thing is that with these earphones, like if I'm on a bike and I have not started listening to music yet, well, for me to even bring out the earphones from my pocket is something I have to think about first. No, not the earphones, the case from my pocket is something I have to think about first. And then bringing out the earphones individually is another risky thing, because you don't even know when, Nigerian roads, God, you don't even know when you're going to hit maybe a pothole and then everything just bounces and you have lost your earphones. So normally, if I have not already put them in my ears, then I don't use them if I'm on the road. But with these ones, they're always going to be around your neck. So it doesn't matter how many times the car bounces or the bike bounces, how many potholes, it's always going to be around your neck. And you can even magnet them if you want. See? So that's something I like about the earphones, and it is very good for outdoor use. In fact, I don't even want to talk about how many times I have accidentally dropped my earphones, even at home, not even outside where everywhere is like your mind is not always going to be on tiny things like this. So outdoor use, I like these earphones. They are very, should I say, durable, and they are very secured around your neck. The only thing I'll say about these earphones regarding leaving them around your neck is that if you sweat, well, it's going to be uncomfortable for you after a while, because you're always going to feel that sweat piling up around your neck. But if you're someone that doesn't sweat, just forget that I said that, and yeah, carry on with your life. I don't know a lot of people that don't sweat, but well, if you are not one of those people, let me know in the comments. So another thing about these earphones is that the neck part of it is very flexible, like the longest part of it. You can see what it looks like by just turning it around. And I don't know about you, but for me, when I'm home relaxing using my phone, I'm always lying down. I have my pillow, I'll just lie down and I'm pressing my phone. So the thing is that these earphones will start to get uncomfortable, because even though it is flexible, you can see that these sides, they are very strong. So they are the sides that will press on your neck. It's almost like this on my neck. So you're going to start to feel it, especially if you're lying down with the earphones. You can see the line that has been created. I don't know if you can see it. So lying down with these earphones, not recommended. But if you're outdoors, I doubt you'll be lying down anywhere. So yeah, if you're walking around, these earphones are very perfect. I believe I mentioned that these earphones also vibrate, and this is something that I like about it, and it's another reason why I believe that they are useful outdoors. Because when you're outdoors, like I've said in so many of my videos, your mind is always distracted. So if you receive phone calls, you may not feel your phone vibrate in your pocket, unless you're one of those people that your ringtone volume is very loud. So yeah, you're going to let everybody know in the market that someone is calling you. But with these earphones, you're always going to feel it vibrate when you have a phone call. And most of the time, even if you are not wearing the earphones, like maybe the earphones are just resting, you're not listening to music, if they call you, you're still going to feel it vibrate. So it's one of the things that I like about the earphones. If you're someone that is not interested in using an Oraimo watch to get notifications for phone calls or normal notifications, then these earphones are perfect for that, because it will save you more money for getting a watch. And as for call quality with the necklace earphones, yeah, I've tested it and it is a lot better compared to like the rest of the wireless earphones, because the microphone on these earphones, they are closer to your mouth. Like I've showed you, it's on the right side, so you can just keep the earphones like this. The microphone is around here, which is closer to your mouth, compared to using the wireless earphones that are around here, which is going to be very far from your mouth. So here's a video that will show you how good the call quality is when you're using these necklace earphones. I did two tests. One is where the room is very quiet, and the other one is when I turned on my fan. I did the same test with the AirPods 4, so you guys can watch that if you want. I'll link it in the description so you can see the difference in terms of sound and call quality. Okay, I am currently using the Oraimo Necklace earphones to make this phone call. I am in another room while my phone is in the studio. So, yeah, this is what it sounds like. And I think it should sound a lot better than other Oraimo earphones, especially those tiny ones that are very far away from your mouth. But with this one, it is very close to the mouth, so the audio should come out much better. Now this audio is done, or this phone call is done in a very quiet room, so there's no noise in any way. So yeah, this is what you get. Okay, so the next test is going to be with my fan on, just like I did with the Oraimo AirPods 4. Okay, so now I am standing in front of a fan while I'm answering this phone call using the same Oraimo Necklace earphones. And this is like maybe you're driving and it is very windy, or you are in a bus and it is also very windy, or maybe you're on a bike and it is windy while you're on the bike. So this is what it should sound like. And yeah, I don't know what it's going to sound like right now until I go back to watch the video. Maybe it is very clear because the mic is still very close to my mouth. Anyway, so that's the test for the Oraimo Necklace earphones. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. Now, obviously, you can use the earphones to listen to music. I mean, why are you getting a pair of earphones if you're not going to do any kind of audio listening? And yeah, the earphones can be connected to the sound app, which I did. And you can also use the sound app to, select equalizers. So I checked out all the equalizers, and to me, they were not good enough. So I created my own, and I think it is so much better than the rest. Maybe I'm being biased, but you can see what it looks like. So you guys can customize your own as well with the earphones, and you can tell me what you think your music sounds like compared to the other presets. There's one feature about these earphones that I really can't understand why it exists. So by the time I'm done with how it works, please, if you guys can think about why it exists, just let me know in the comments, because I can't think of anything, should I say, very useful or reasonable. So you can connect the earphones to two devices, like two phones at the same time. Now, you can't play music at the same time with the two phones. Like, if you want to listen to music, it has to be from one phone. And I've tested it, and that's how it works. So the only thing I can think about when it comes to why the feature exists is that maybe you have two phones and both of the phones can only take one SIM card. So if you receive phone calls from either of the phone, then you can just answer the phone call using the pair of earphones. That's the only thing I can think about. But besides that, honestly, I don't know why you'd want one pair of earphones to connect to two phones at the same time. It just doesn't make sense to me. But anyways, another thing that I noticed is that if you are trying to increase the volume, well, from the test, I tried increasing the volume of the music that I was listening to using the earphones. So with one of my phones, the volume was only increased from the internal volume of the earphones. I don't know if you get what I mean. The phone itself, the volume did not increase from the phone, but the earphones, it has its own volume that you can increase. But on the other phone, while I increased the volume through the earphones, it also increased the volume of the phone. So, well, in the end, it depends on the phone you use with these earphones. If you want to increase the volume, it may end up increasing the volume of your phone or not. So that's just something I noticed. But, well, I just wish it was consistent, that it's either it increases the volume of the phone or not. So besides just using the volume buttons to increase or decrease volume, you can also use them to control your music. So you can skip to the next song or replay a song depending on the kind of music player you use. So if you press on the down volume, it's going to go back to the previous song or repeat the song that you are listening to. And if you press the plus volume button for a while, it's going to move to the next song. So that's basically all I have to say about how to use the buttons and how they function. If you guys want like a deep dive on how to use the buttons, because there are other things you can do as well, let me know. I'll create a video about that. But besides the fact that you can connect these earphones to two phones at the same time, which I cannot wrap my head around, I think the functionality is quite good, useful, and simple. And also you can use these earphones for internet phone calls, like your WhatsApp calls, your Zoom calls, and the rest. But what I noticed is that you cannot use them to answer the calls. Like if someone calls you on WhatsApp, you have to remove your phone from your pocket or your bag, wherever it is. You have to answer it using the phone, and then you can start talking through the earphones. I've tested it with WhatsApp. I don't know if you can answer phone calls with platforms like Zoom or Google Meet, but that's all you have to know. And like I said, the functionality, to me, it is great using these earphones. So when it comes to sound quality, I've said it multiple times, Oraimo has, should I say, perfected their sound quality. If you have used their earphones in the past, then you would understand what I mean. But if you haven't used any of their earphones, then just know that the sound is always sharp, clear, and it has heavy bass. But what I would say is that you should test out the different earbuds that come with the earphones, because some of them will block out the environment completely and others will not. I am currently using the smallest earbuds. So if you want that as well, try it out. It's going to help you hear what is around you, like the natural sounds around you. so that when someone talks to you, you can still hear them if you don't have the volume very loud anyways. But if you use the big ones, I believe that they will block out the sound, like the natural sounds that come from your environment. So that's basically all I have to say about the sound. Very good, clear, just like the rest of the Oraimo earphones that I've used at least. As of now, you can get this pair of earphones for around 18,000 naira. Now, this is the part where I would talk about the price if I think it is fair. But the thing is that I haven't used a lot of these kind of earphones to tell if the price is fair or not. But I will say this, due to the fact that these earphones can vibrate to let you guys know when you have a phone call, is already a plus to me. Because to do that, to have that kind of feature, you would need something like an Oraimo watch, which I've already stated before. So you are saving costs on buying an Oraimo watch by getting a pair of earphones like this. So to me, I think that makes the price fair. But maybe when I start to use other earphones, then I'll know if the price is fair. Also, if you are not someone that plans to use these earphones outdoors, then I would say that the price is not going to be fair enough for you, because from my experience, using them indoors was not very ideal for me. That's all I can say. If you want to get the earphones for yourself, I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can click on it and buy for yourselves. So that's basically all I have to say about these earphones, and thank you guys for 500 subscribers. I'm hoping that I'll get to 1,000 subscribers soon enough. And if you guys have questions regarding the earphones, please let me know in the comments. The battery is great. Overall, I think it is a very good pair of earphones for outdoor use. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Take care and bye bye.